Sarah says, if abortion isn't a bad thing, why do pro-choice people get offended when you call them pro-abortion? There's nothing wrong with it, right? Like, well, I'm not offended. You can call me pro-abortion if you want. That doesn't bother me.
Yeah, I'm okay with that too. Like, I'm
but
pro-abortion. Whatever.
Milkbed down here has a fairly reasonable answer to this question. Says, to me, being pro-abortion would mean believing that every pregnancy should be aborted.
What?
Not necessarily what it means, but I could see how you could infer that.
I don't.
Pro-life, well, because pro-life means that you want all pregnancies to come to term. So pro-abortion would mean you want all pregnancies to be ended. I can see how that meaning could be put on top of it. But then finish up, but I'm pro-choice, and to me that means that I support any choice a woman makes about her pregnancy, even if it's not what I'd choose. And that is the crux of the matter. But what's funny is that Sarah responded to this again, said, well, you're an idiot if you think that's what pro-abortion means. It literally just means you support abortion. Which, not wrong, but like, she went from 0 to 100 really quick there.
Yeah, she's not incorrect, but that's not enough to dial it up that much.
Yeah. Anyway, I just thought that was a funny interaction. I don't really have much to say about it. So, moving on to Tim Pool. Why not just build data centers in Antarctica where no one gives a fuck and it's cold? Tim Pool's such an idiot.
Does he not realize that the water problem doesn't get solved there?
Thank you for the hat, Dragon Obscuritas.
Does he also not realize that to have the data center in Antarctica, it means that we would have to have data cables going through the ocean all the way here?
There's a lot of infrastructure that needs to be built up there. I mean, not that he gives a fuck, but I feel
also,
like
who's going to be working? Who's going to be working at those data centers?
Well, I mean, they only need like 15 to 30 employees per data center anyway, so that's not really an issue. There are already like permanent science state outposts there that have similar staff levels, probably. I don't know, it might be less than that, but yeah, you would have to pay those employees a lot more than if they're just out in Alabama or something. Axo has an excellent point. We should just build the data center on the sun because it's already hot. It's the same logic. Penguins could provide security. There you go. But yeah, no, like aside from the obvious like climate implications of that, it's like, yeah, no, let's melt the ice caps faster. Because I'm sure Tim doesn't care about that, but like, no, you still need a lot of electricity, which how are you going to do that? And like maybe wind might be okay down there. I'm not sure how consistent the wind is. You'd need some sort of battery or whatever. Like you'd need storage. Solar would only work for half the year. It's like literally the poles are the worst spots on the planet for solar.
Yep.
So yeah, no, that's a lot of infrastructure going to a very remote location. So like, yeah, that's why.
I think his beanie's on a little too tight.
A little bit. Should let his brain breathe a little.
Just a little bit. He's definitely not doing so hot in the brain space.
No. He does make me mad though, because he's a fucking millionaire.
Mm-hmm.
How can you be a millionaire? Like, how can such an idiot actually become a millionaire just by being a stupid influencer and getting paid thousands of dollars by Russia? Like, I can say stupid shit. Someone pay me lots of money to say stupid shit. I'll say stupid shit.
You'll say stupid shit?
I'll say stupid shit.
So long as we pay you money?
Yeah.
If I give you $1, will you say the word stupid shit?
Okay. Super chat first, and then I will say it.
Dad, too late. You already did it for free. Fuck you.
Fuck. Somebody super chat me $100, and I will say almost anything that you want, as long as it would not get me taken off of Twitch again. Because I might be back on Twitch, but I'm still on probation. There's still a big red banner telling me not to do it again. Walter Masterson says, the Democratic Party celebrated or created slavery. No, they didn't. It was an evolving institution that existed all throughout the Middle Ages in North America and Europe. And of course, North America, starting around the 1400s. Yes, the Native Americans did have a form of slavery as well. But we're talking primarily of the European slave trade with stuff like this, obviously. So he says, the Democratic Party created slavery, and that is why, as a proud Republican, I keep the Confederate flag on my pickup truck.
So you don't like black people?
Yeah, but it's like, you remember the Southern strategy around the time when the Republicans and the Democrats switched what they stood for?
Mm-hmm. So
seems like that might be relevant here. Which party was it that supported the slave-owning states?
I mean, the slave-owning states?
Yeah.
When they owned slaves?
Yeah.
Democrats.
Yeah. So the Confederates were Democrats, were they not?
At the time.
So as a proud Republican, he keeps the Confederate flag on his pickup truck because he supports slavery.
You know?
That's what I'm getting out of this.
That's what I'm getting out of it, too. He's an idiot.
He's supporting the slavery.
There's no way to square I have the Confederate flag in any way that isn't just that.
So for $2, not quite enough to make me say anything, but for $2, says I was just going to put in, say, stupid shit. I lowered my bar. That wasn't anything bad. If you were trying to get me to say something actually bad, I would have maintained my dignity.
Oh, whoa.
There's $5, says that's the same Walter Masterson who trolls the GOP nonstop. It's a bit. Oh, okay. So it's a Poe.
Okay. Well, fair enough.
Yeah. That did remind me, though.
Poe's Law, everybody.
What did that remind me of? I forgot now. Oh, yeah. So you remember that guy from a few weeks ago who posted about his girlfriend's vaginal makeup?
What? No, what? Huh?
She had her biome tested, and it was in the top 1% of like the makeup of bacteria and whatnot in her vagina.
I don't remember this.
You don't remember that? Oh my god, we spent so long talking. This happened last week too. There was something else that the ball maxing. There's like we spent a long time talking about it, and you just nope. I don't remember it. I memory hold it.
There are certain things where my brain just goes, "You don't need that data."
Okay, no. Well, this was some guy who posted about how he ate his girlfriend out, and was advertising that, and then he did a follow-up post being like, oh, and here's the results of a medical test that we did to check her bacterial makeup or whatever, and she's in the top 1% of the best ones or whatever. And yeah, that was gross, but turns out that this is the same billionaire who actually is on record as like taking blood infusion from his kid to make him live longer. So that's that guy. I feel like I wouldn't want to be a billionaire. Like, unlimited money sounds great, but it seems to turn these people into just complete fucking weirdos. Or it's probably more likely it's probably a selection bias. People who are just complete fucking weirdos in the worst ways are the ones who are most likely to be, immoral enough to be able to make $1 billion. But yeah, no, it's. Oh, is it Teal? It's not that guy? Okay. Ruin my fun. Anyway, that's the last tweet. So we can end on the talking about some guy's girlfriend's vagina bacterial colonies.
Can't wait to forget about this again. So the worst part is the more you describe it, the closer I get to actually remembering that, because I have a vague recollection of that now, and I want to go back to not having that. I'd actually be really happy if I could go back to not remembering that.
What's funny is there's a podcast that I listened to where they brought that up on the podcast. It was like, oh yeah! Okay.
We have different definitions of funny, my guy.
I think it's hilarious.
Yep. And I don't want to share oxygen on this planet anymore with some people.
Yeah, we talked about that too.
Yeah.
Isaac Asimov. Go live on your own planet where you have a 20,000 acre estate all to yourself, robot slaves. I
mean, at least the robots will be slaves to me, as opposed to every single thing that I own being infected with them. That is a direct improvement.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Navi's in our headphones yelling at us to end the stream.
Excellent.
Oh, she's just... It's my partner sharing more reels with me. So
that's so real.
Thanks for joining me again. Welcome back, Twitch viewers. And as always, Fuck off.
Isn't it so cool that he's not banned anymore?
They didn't hear you say most of that.
Anyway, Donald Trump, hey, you made it to the end. I want to give an extra thanks to the patrons who allow me to do this full time. I want to thank Aaron Rail, Astral, Britzkrieg, Jemshin, Poundini, Red Joker, Victoria, Jonas, Craig, Tarika, Fireshard, Smiling GM, John, Dren Hadamada, Creeper, Sagitta, you know I'm not saying that last part, Sylvie Snow, Valis of Seraph, Ottoman Angel, Rooster Rachel, and Fire Panda, who are all my $20 and up patrons.